Hello and welcome to my first full-length video. Today I'm going to be going in-depth into the religious symbolism in the Easy music video by the Seraphim. I would like to put a disclaimer just to say that these are my opinions and that this might not actually be what they're symbolizing, but this is what I think. So this video starts off with us going inside of a rather old, overgrown looking church. So many people got upset about this, even though this church is an active church. It is a filming set and many popular things have been filmed there. So parts of the John Wick movie were actually shot here, and another famous music video, Helena by My Chemical Romance, was also filmed in this church. Then it opens to all 5 Le Sserafim girls walking through the church surrounded by nuns in the pews. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, a nun is basically a woman who's primarily part of the Catholic Church, usually, who takes a chastity vow and she dedicates her life to God. So they get to the pew and they immediately start busting it down. And something that catches my attention are these symbols in the background. If you're familiar with Christian symbols, you might recognize this one right here. This is the ichthys, also known as the Jesus fish. So ichthys is a Greek acronym that stands for Jesus Christ, Son of God, Savior. And that acronym sounds very similar to ichthys, which is the Greek word for fish. Later on in the video, we get a better view of the 2 other symbols. So in the upper right-hand corner here, you can see a heart on fire, and I did do a little research for this one because I wasn't entirely sure what it meant, but I did find something. So there's a Catholic devotion called the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and basically it is kind of symbolized with the same image. Basically what this devotion is basically like saying 12 promises to God. I was also confused by this eye, but I looked into it and it's apparently called the Eye of the Storm, which has to do with the calm point in hurricanes, and it symbolizes God being with us and bringing us calmness and tranquility. So at this next part, we can see Yunjin crying tears of gold while another member holds and comforts her. So for this one, we're actually going to look to Norse mythology, and in Norse mythology, the goddess Freya would be so sorrowful that she would cry tears of gold whenever her husband would leave her. This scene could also be a reference to Mary mourning Jesus' death. So this next part I find quite interesting, and it actually has to do with the lyrics. So I looked up the English lyrics, and this is what Sakura says. So greedy, turn my enemies to friends of me, yeah. You call me a fallen angel, no more seraphim, yeah. So seraphim sounds an awful lot like Le Sserafim. And if you aren't familiar with what a seraphim is, it is a type of angel from the Bible. It looks like this. Pretty freaky. But if we look into this line a little more, it goes a little deeper. She calls herself a fallen angel, and fallen angel is a term often used to refer to Lucifer. Now, I want to see if you can try to find this next symbol on your own. Did you see it? Well, if not, I'm going to play it and point it out anyway. Aha! There it is, right there. Yunjin is wearing a cross necklace. Just in case you don't know, the cross is a prominent symbol in Christianity due to Jesus being crucified on a cross. And there's another symbol in the same scene. Enche, you dirty dog, you thought you could sneak that rosary in there without me noticing? Rosaries are a type of prayer bead used primarily in the Catholic faith that help guide prayer. And this next part, I'm really surprised people didn't notice or call out this part because it's a little weird. Enche, girl, literally what is going on with your hand? With all the religious themes that have been in this music video so far, I wouldn't be surprised if this was most definitely symbolizing the crucifixion of Jesus. And obviously, we cannot forget the most controversial thing that kind of blew up, besides them dancing in the church, was the thorn crowns. Literally, who approved this? Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if I should do more analyses of symbolism in K-pop videos, because honestly, I have some more Seraphim videos I would love to do, and maybe even G-Friend, maybe some Luna, so let me know in the comments. Thank you.